Hey, welcome back. This is gonna be like a different episode. I had like this idea where I wanted to create my own home network, and at the same time have a lab that I could work with, something that I could practice on. And so I ended up going out and buying me a Cisco switch and a Cisco router. This is a 2960 switch. A few cosmetic issues, but overall, great switch. I'll put the company that I bought it from on eBay in the description. I also got a separate 2821 router. Some of the peripherals came in the mail, and I also bought a rack, like a desktop rack for it, because I wasn't sure if I wanted to mount this against the wall. But I think a desktop rack for now would be great. This is the temporary setup, like as I configure everything. So it's just kind of like sitting out freely for now. I did put together the rack. Nothing crazy, pretty much straightforward. And I'll probably just go ahead and mount that at a later date. But right now I ran a wire from my actual ISP to Gigabit Ethernet 0/0. And that's coming directly from my router. I also ran Ethernet 01 to the first port on my 2960. That's going to be our initial setup. You want to go into Device Manager and find out your COM port. For me right now it's COM 5. So when I go into PuTTY, I make sure my serial line is set for COM 5. And I'll go ahead and open that connection to my router. We're going to go into Enable, Config T. Interface Golf 0/0. That'll take you to the config interface. We're going to do a no shutdown. And set the IP address for DHCP. And that's going to be your connection coming in from your ISP, so that your ISP router gives it an automatic IP address. From there, just to test things, you can go ahead and ping the default Google IP address. I forgot I was still into the configuration, or the interface configuration. So from there, you can do a do ping, or you can back out, hit exit, and do a ping the regular way. I went to interface G0/1. And we'll set an IP address for that. In this case, it'll be 192.168.2.1, because I'm going to use the .2.0 network for my default, or for my internal network. Anything coming off that ISP will just be in the 1.0 range. We'll do a no shutdown exit, and then we'll create a IP DHCP pool and give it a name. We'll do a network, and that's going to be the 192.168.2.0/24, like what I told you earlier. We'll get into some of the subnetting and things later, but right now I just want to get you with network connectivity. Our default router is going to be the 192.168.2.1. It does translate and it goes back to your actual ISP router's IP address. You're going to keep that in mind. You can also look that up in the command line from your laptop if you have it hooked up. We're going to create a DNS server. I like to use OpenDNS, so that IP for that is what's shown, 208.67.220.220. Exit, and we'll give it an IP route. Right now we're setting the gateway, and that gateway, that third set of IPs, is going to be 192.168.1.254. This may be different depending on your router. We're going to go into gigabyte interface 0/0 again, and give it IP NAT outside, because that's going to be facing outside on your network. We'll go into internet G0/1 and give it IP NAT inside, because that's going to be inside your network. We'll get into NAT at a later time, but for now, I mean, you can research it, Google it. It's a very simple concept. We're going to exit, do IP access list standard 1. We're going to give it a permit all or a permit any. Some people won't like that, but this is going to get you on the network. We'll get into security like later. We'll do an IP NAT inside source list 1, pointing back to that access list. Interface G0/0 overload. And we're going to exit. And that's pretty much all you need to do currently. Did a show run just to see if all my settings took place. And then afterward, just do a copy run start. And we'll reload this router. And that's pretty much it. Future plans are probably going to be to incorporate a few VLANs for security, because I do plan on like adding a server and adding security cameras to this setup. And I'm thinking about incorporating the Pi from previous builds in order to like run VNC server to connect all of my cameras. But we'll get into that like at a later date. That'll probably be another video. More than likely it will. But appreciate y'all coming out. Peace.